Hello everybody. I did a vlog a couple days ago, and it's an update on Zeus. It's good news, and I'm gonna post that right after this quick video. I was gonna post this the other day, but then some things just kept coming up. And the last thing I wanted to say about that was, okay, so I'm now talking to the guy that shot Zeus because this message is for you. I want you to relax and calm down, because I think your neighbors or your family are getting you all wound up. Because, see, it's not about anything else, what you're saying. You're saying that you've watched all my videos and, you knock on the door and show up with papers and, like you're going to press charges against me because I'm, ruining your good name on YouTube. But none of that's happened. So I think you're just not very familiar with the social media thing. And I wanted you to know that, this isn't everything that went down with Zeus and all that. It's nobody's fault. These things happen. I mean, if it's anybody's fault, my granddaughter should have never let Zeus run out after her in the doorway. She should have been able to control that. But these things happen. And also, the thing that I have mentioned is that, you just don't go shooting a gun. You yourself and other people have said that there were so many other people around. I'm just baffled that all of y'all couldn't break up a dog scuffle, and the gun was the first thing you had to think of. So I mean, I'm not upset or anything about it. We're trying to get by. Everybody is dealing with their own stuff, and so I don't need you, like, anybody knocking on my door. And I mean, I know you feel bad about this, and don't be. It's over, and everybody's gonna be fine. But I don't need anybody putting stuff in your head and acting like it's okay to sue me, because you won't be able to. I haven't done anything. I don't mention any names. I haven't showed any of your pictures. And this is my YouTube channel, and this is my story, so I'm allowed to it. And so stop worrying and being all upset and trying to sue me, because it'll never go anywhere. You're wasting your money. I just want you to relax. People are getting you wound up, and you don't be like that. So anyway, on that note, that's enough of that. I need to get back to my regular programming channel stuff, everybody. And thank you for hanging in there with me. And now on to the vlog that I was going to do a couple days ago with some videos on Zeus. Hi everybody, JoPaddy here. And today I come to you with great news. After much dedication and all my love I can give to Zeus, he is now at 90%. I got him I've been working with him really well and diligently, and he is walking. He's gonna always be dizzy, and of course he's deaf, but he had pneumonia, and we was working on that. I was got him meds for that and everything. He's doing so much better. I think that the last vlog that I did, I kept getting a lot of backlash and stuff and it wasn't even about everybody else's opinion on pit bull mixes or pit bulls, whatever, but everybody was taking my story and turning it into their story, and a bad story about ripping on my videos and stuff. So I just stopped all comments, because I had gotten other comments from somebody who was involved in the situation, whatever, or not involved, but seen it, whatever, and they were talking about how there was an invisible fence, and, you know, Zeus ran over there, blah, blah, blah. Well, yes, and I even thank that person for their opinion. They have the right to say whatever they want to say, and I kept that on there or whatever. And I answered back, and I said, you know, I thanked him. It was a woman. I thanked her for saying what she said. You know, I'm not mad. It's no one's fault. These things happen, and the dog there may have been a visible fence, but I don't think it was turned on, because there was just no way that, you know, this house where Zeus ran to was basically 3 football fields away and across the street. And with my granddaughter right there too in the driveway, I mean, there's just no reason for Zeus to run off like that. But I'm not going to get into any of that anymore. I just got to the point where I was at the end of my rope with helping Zeus too. I was really tired, and but I did it because I loved him and I wanted things to get better for him, and it was do or die. I went to bed that night, and I stopped all comments on my videos, because it's not about other people's opinions and what they think about the situation, or throwing in a bunch of stuff is true, but yet, you know, making the story worse or adding to it or whatever. And this is my story, and I'm only talking about what I know. I'm speaking the truth, you know, and that's that. So I stopped comments because I don't have time to read the bullshit, and I'm grateful for all you guys that have been there for me and had something good to say. And even if you had something negative to say, you just didn't keep it going and ripping on me like I did something, or ripping on Zeus or whatever. I just don't need to hear that. So I'm just going to stay fearless and screw all that crap and put it behind me. So I went to bed that night asking God, you know, just do or die at this point, you know, because it's been exhausting week after week, and I have to get on with my life, and there's something, you know, help me with Zeus. I got to do something, you know. Is he going to be better or whatever? Because then make him better. If he's not, just don't put my family through this anymore, because I'm exhausted, and I'm dealing with a health issue myself and problems with my son, and it's just really hard to keep going. So I just called on God and asked him, you know, what's it going to be? Is he going to survive? And is all my hard work going good or no, you know? And then the next day, I took him to the vet because of all that crunching sound I kept hearing, because, you know, he did hurt his larynx and had to wear that muzzle. And because he was trying to get over pneumonia and everything, and I heard gurgling. I wasn't sure what was going on. Bones were crunching, if stuff was moving. So anyway, we got him to the vet, and I took him up there back up to the vet hospital, and he kept trying to take the muzzle off himself, so they said just take it off at this point, and he's getting better. They did I had to update a rabies shot and this and that, and it was like a miracle overnight. So I've just been doing some therapy walks and taking him to where I can take off the harness so I can watch him walk around. I've been by his side, sleep with him, everything I can do just to let him know that I'm right there and everything's going to be okay. So right now he's at 90%, and we're going to move on with our lives, and I'm going to show some videos after this so you guys can see how well he's doing, and I'm going to get back to my artwork. Thank you guys. I'm going to, on the next week or so, also be doing a vlog thanking everyone who had really been there for me and actually donated to PayPal. We're almost halfway to our goal. I owe the hospital from the credit card we had to get, I don't know, it's about $12,000 now, whatever, but it stops now. And I've given him the money that we got from the GoFundMe. So we've gathered almost $1,500 from that already. I want to thank you guys for really helping me. It means a lot because it's been hard. And I know that I'm the type of person that's always been there for other people. So, and I don't ask for anything. And so it was really nice to see, you know, some of my friends step up to the plate and really, really help me. I want to thank you guys. I'll be doing a vlog. Plus, I have some paintings I'll be making within the next couple weeks for some special people out there. And you know who you are. That really helped us keep going strong. All right, everybody. Stay tuned for the videos next on Zeus's walking. I also wanted to say really quick that like I said before, these things happen, whatever, and I'm just the type of person that just keeps going. You know, I don't push blame on anyone, and I'm the guy that shot Zeus. I know that he's upset about it, he's bothered by it, he's an animal lover, and it was just a spur of the moment thing. But I wanted to tell you guys that, you know, no hard feelings against that guy. You know, even the police said that everybody in the situation has been through enough, and it is what it is now. So, the thing is that just all the stuff that was being said in my comments, I'm just going to make one final note to you guys. I wanted to tell you guys. People will, I understand that if you have to shoot another animal to save your animal or whatever, I understand that. Especially if there's like 2 dogs on one, which wasn't this situation, whatever. But I guess the point I was trying to make through these videos was that people need to be a little more aware of their own surroundings and be careful, because it wouldn't have been worth it if something really bad happened to a human being or whatever. I mean, even a police officer doesn't shoot a bad guy in a crowd of people. And on the messages that I was getting under my comments, you know, they were all saying, you know, there was many people around and this and that. So you just don't, you know, you don't, I have a shaky gun. You don't do that. So I was just saying, because I would need a lot of training. I wouldn't know what to do. I couldn't shoot like that. I would be too scared to shoot a dog off of my dog with people standing around. I don't know what I would do, but I know there are several ways to break up a dog scuffle, especially if just one-on-one and all that many people were around. You know, I've always, if you can't get the hose or whatever, I trained myself and looked it up before, where you just, if you grab the dog's back legs, both of them, they can't really keep fighting, you know, because they don't have their back legs to work with, you know, and they end up letting go. Because if you try to pull them apart, they bit down on each other, and they're just ripping your own dog's face, you know. So anyway, I just want to tell everybody out there, you animal lovers, and you know, you should try to know how to break up a dog fight if you have dogs, or you know, you don't want to be in that situation. I understand you got to do what you have to do to protect your own animals, but don't ever shoot in a crowd of people. So I'm just saying that, you know, we're lucky that it wasn't worse, because it could have gone really bad, and you know, people just panic, and I'd probably be one of those people. I'd panic, but I know that I wouldn't pull a gun out and shoot in a crowd. So, all right, everybody, that's that for Zeus, and thank you so much. Oh, one last thing before I upload this, what I was saying. One last thing, I was going to tell you guys, I'm going to keep the comments off this video as well, and if you guys that know me, whatever, if you have something to say or you want to talk to me about something, you're welcome to contact me through my email. I'll leave the link below the video. Zeus, he likes to sleep with his head off the bed. You'd think he'd be throbbing. Why, hello. I didn't mean to wake you up. Hi, it's this Grandma. He's all relaxed in front of the fan. He likes the fan. Look at that tail, so long. You gotta hold him, because he tries to stand up and he gets dizzy and falls over, and we can't let him bump his head. So I wish we could have like one of those Nerf helmets or something for him. For our little spasmodic, epileptic little doggy. You don't have a seizure on us, we'll give you a helmet so you won't hurt yourself. Come on, speak. Speak. Oh, good boy. Hi, Zeus. You're standing on your own. You ready to go for our therapy walk? Let's get going. It's the last of the snow. Oh, come on. Up we go. It's the last of the snow. Okay, yeah, look at that. It's all slushy and stuff, huh? All slushy and stuff. Yeah. I think it's time we go rest a little bit, huh? Gotta get off those legs. We'll come back out in an hour. Come on. I know, don't lay down there. Let's go. This gets tired out fast, so we can't actually walk all the way around the lake or anything. He'll stop, drop, and lay down right there. So, all right, let me get him in the house. Now what? It's not snowing. Ow, ow. I'm out walking Zeus today in the park. The first time without his harness. I have to check his balance, and I've been doing lots of assessments on him. And here he stands on his own. His left leg is giving him some problems. He doesn't like to put a lot of pressure on the left leg. So I am just letting him go, even though he's struggling with that leash hanging down in the middle there. It's actually a purse strap, because the leash was just too long. So and I have to catch him before he heads towards the lake. Zeus, wait, because he will drown. He'll just go in circles in the lake. So I'll walk him down here. Come on. You're doing better. You're doing good. I got you. I got you. I'm so amazed at him on his own like this. He's really trying to. I think he knows that I'm helping him, and he knows he wants to get better too. So, yeah. At this point, we're just trying to do some normal doggy things, because I think that he's craving that. We can't just, since he can get up a little bit, we can't just lay in the bed all the time. And he keeps wanting to go to my art box. He likes to sleep in the big box on the floor, so I let him do that. I think it's cooler for him down there with a little padded rug. And he's doing really well, you guys. Oh boy, he just had to get his feet wet. You just have to get your feet wet. Yeah. Really trying to make a comeback. We got one more week to go on this particular mouthpiece, muzzle, whatever. Then we can go to the next bigger size. I gotta watch him near the water, because he loves it here because of all the ducks and stuff, and he likes the smell. Come on, you're all right. But I think this, with some of this soft grounds, it's also teaching him that of the dangers and stuff out there in the real world again, that he has to be careful, you know. All I'm doing now is just taking him to all familiar places and letting him realize that, you know, you still have to be careful where you step, and it's like retraining him all over again. Like a puppy, you know. You send a puppy on some thin ice, he's going to keep going till he, you know, hears the cracking and knows that he can't be there. Zeus has to learn that in these waters, he's not that stable. And now that Zeus is on his feet, I'm taking him out in the woods out here where he can walk around by himself without a leash, so he doesn't hurt himself or bang his head on anything. I've given him an assessment test, and was petting him everywhere and touching his tail and all this stuff just to see how he reacts to all that. So he's perfectly fine. He is not showing any signs of aggression or anything like that. So he's almost back to his old self, personality-wise. But here we gotta take him, I have to take him out here so he can just have some space by himself and to roam a little, to sniff a little, and let him walk on his own without the harness and the leash to see how he does. So we're gonna go out here, deep in the woods, out here where I buried my other dog, and hang around this little old graveyard out here. And let's see how he does, everybody. Good boy. It's one of the few times you shook and not fell down. Especially on wood floors and snow and ice. Let's go say hi to Zora first. Come here. Come here, Zora. Or Zeus, come here. Come on, Zeusy. Zora. Hi, Zorby. Did you survive the winter, girl? I forgot my bird seed, y'all. I always feed the birds and squirrels over here where I buried Zora. All our Christmas trees. We put them back in the woods for the animals. Hi, Zeus. You're doing good, boy. I hear woodpecker. I hear crickets. My little Thanksgiving thing for Zora. She was born on Thanksgiving, so that's her birthday. Come on, Zeus. Let's go out walking over here. Hi, Zora. I love you, Zora. I miss you so much. Come on, boy. You gonna pee on that Christmas tree? Come on, Zeus. Oh, good boy. Come over here where you can not fall down so much. This rehabilitation has done him so much good. So many iffy things along the way. He's doing great now. Yeah. Good boy, you're doing so good. You're doing so good. Let's go in here where you're protected, huh? Come on. I don't want nothing to happen. Come in here. Come inside this fence. So I can keep an eye on you. Okay. Doing good, boy. Doing good. All right. I took the leash off. See how he's walking. Poor little vertigo dizzy boy. Trying to find your world again, huh? Steady. I noticed that you stand now. He puts his two front legs out, almost like a, he puts them out bow-legged so he can balance himself. He's learned to do that. He's doing a lot of this rehabilitation stuff on his own. I'm proud of him. He is a strong dog who amazingly is almost back to normal. But some things will never change. He will stay deaf in one ear, and he will have these balance problems for life. But considering they said he'd never walk again, and where he was shot and the nerves and everything that was hurt, it's a miracle, y'all. Whole day, nice and peaceful. Here's Minnie. You playing with Zora, Minnie? Little 6-year-old girl. Zeus. Zeus, stand strong. Zeus. Good boy. And he walks too, like if you see him head on or from the side, certain angles, he walks with his head all crooked like. He has that tilt to the head. But whatever helps him walk. If that's how he feels he needs to balance himself, then good boy. Standing on the right leg. You need to start standing on that left leg, Mr. White Paws. Such a good boy. Yep. Going to the right. He always goes to the right. You're learning. It'll take some time, boy. Yeah. We're just walking. Yeah. This is one of the few times, too, where he didn't stop to sit down and rest and lay down, because when I would take him out before on walks, he has to stop a lot and lay down. And he's been going strong for about 5 minutes now. Boy, good boy. Good boy. I can tell he's getting tired by he's slowing down. I'm kind of almost dragging the back leg a little limpy. A little wobbly. All right, Zeus, let's go get some water and come back later.